To make others truly obsessed with you, the journey must begin with mastering your inner world. This mastery is not just about controlling emotions in fleeting moments, but transforming the very core of how you perceive and process your feelings, especially the negative ones. It's about shifting your entire paradigm from one dominated by reaction to one anchored in conscious creation. When you achieve this internal harmony, you become a force that others cannot ignore, an energy so compelling that it naturally attracts and holds the attention of those around you. Negative feelings, anger, resentment, fear, doubt are like anchors that weigh down the ship of your potential. They rob you of the power to move freely, to be creative, and to inspire others. These feelings often arise from external events, unkind words, disappointments, or even from within through self-doubt or limiting beliefs. While it may seem natural to dwell on these emotions, doing so only amplifies their effect, chaining you to a state of low energy and vibration. To make anyone obsessed with you, you must first break free from this cycle of negativity, which starts with recognizing the immense control you have over your internal state. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel creates an energy that radiates outward. This energy, though invisible, is incredibly potent. It shapes how others perceive you, how they respond to you, and whether they feel drawn to you. Think of yourself as a magnet. If you are filled with negativity, that's the energy you project, and the magnetism you create will either repel others or attract similar low-energy individuals who feed into the cycle of negativity. Conversely, if you learn to cleanse your inner world of these limiting feelings and replace them with higher vibrations, peace, confidence, and joy, you'll create a magnetic field that pulls people toward you. The essence of mastery, therefore, lies in transforming what you emit. The first step in mastering your inner world is awareness. Negative feelings are often reflexive. They occur without conscious thought. For instance, someone might criticize you, and before you even have a moment to process, you feel hurt or angry. That's a conditioned response. To master this, you must train yourself to pause before reacting. Observe the feeling as it arises. Notice its texture, its intensity, and how it affects your body, your racing heart, tightened chest, or clenched fists. By observing rather than reacting, you create space between yourself and the emotion. This space is where your power lies because it allows you to choose how you respond instead of being a slave to your reactions. Next comes reframing. Once you've created that space, ask yourself, what can I learn from this feeling? For example, if you feel jealousy, it's often a sign that you desire something someone else has. Instead of dwelling on that jealousy, let it guide you to take action toward achieving what you want. If you feel fear, understand that it is simply your mind's way of signaling caution, not a directive to stop. Reframing negative emotions in this way turns them into tools for growth rather than obstacles. Meditation and visualization are powerful practices in this process of mastery. When you meditate, you train your mind to be still, to let go of the endless chatter that often fuels negativity. In this stillness, you reconnect with your inner self, the part of you that is untouched by external circumstances. Visualization, on the other hand, allows you to reprogram your mind. Spend time every day visualizing the person you want to be, the life you want to live, and the energy you want to project. See yourself as someone who is calm, confident, and in control. Feel the emotions associated with that vision. The more vividly you can see and feel this, the more your subconscious mind will work to make it your reality. Another critical aspect of mastering your inner world is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is the antidote to negativity. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your perspective entirely. Gratitude trains your mind to see the positive in every situation, which in turn diminishes the power of negative feelings. Start with small practices. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this habit will reshape your mental landscape, making you naturally more positive and magnetic. Detoxing your environment is also essential. Negative feelings often stem from the people, places, and habits you surround yourself with. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, whether through toxic relationships, consuming negative media, or engaging in unproductive habits, it will be nearly impossible to master your inner world. Take inventory of your environment and make conscious choices to surround yourself with positivity. This doesn't mean avoiding challenges or difficulties, but rather creating a space that supports your growth and emotional well-being. Language is another overlooked but crucial tool in this transformation. The words you use, both when speaking to others and in your internal dialogue, shape your emotional state. Pay attention to how often you use words like "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "it's too hard." Replace these with empowering language such as "I can," "I am capable," and "I will find a way." This subtle shift in language reinforces positive beliefs and emotions, gradually overpowering the negative ones. Through this process, your demeanor begins to change. You'll notice that you carry yourself differently. Your posture, your tone of voice, even the way you walk will reflect your newfound mastery. This transformation doesn't go unnoticed by others. People are drawn to those who exude confidence, calmness, and positivity. They may not be able to articulate why, but they'll feel an undeniable pull towards you. Your presence becomes a source of comfort, inspiration, and intrigue. They'll want to be around you, to learn from you, and to understand the secret behind your magnetic energy. Pain in any form is a universal experience. Whether it comes in the form of emotional loss, failure, rejection, or betrayal, it is something we all must face at different points in our lives. However, the true measure of one's strength and potential lies in how they choose to respond to pain. Most people see pain as something to be avoided or something that hinders their progress. But what if I told you that pain is not your enemy, but rather your greatest ally in the journey towards self-mastery and success? When you learn to transform pain into power, you step into a space where nothing can hold you back, and you become a force that others cannot ignore. Pain often strikes unexpectedly, leaving us vulnerable and disoriented. It can feel overwhelming, as if it's consuming every aspect of our being. The natural instinct is to shy away from it, to escape it, or to bury it deep within. People numb their pain with distractions, substance abuse, unhealthy relationships, materialism, or even overworking themselves. But this avoidance only prolongs the suffering, and the pain never truly dissipates. It lingers beneath the surface, silently influencing our decisions, behaviors, and actions. Rather than allowing pain to dictate your life, you must choose to face it head-on and turn it into something that empowers you. This transformation begins with the simple realization that pain, when fully embraced, holds the power to shape you into a stronger, more resilient individual. When you're able to face your pain with courage, you shift your perspective from seeing it as something negative to understanding it as a catalyst for growth. Pain is a teacher, and it often comes with a lesson that, if learned, can elevate your life to a whole new level. Take, for example, the pain of rejection. Rejection can feel personal, like a deep wound to the ego. But if you look deeper, you'll realize that rejection is simply the universe's way of redirecting you. It's not an indication that you're unworthy, it's a signal that you're meant for something greater. Every rejection is an opportunity to refine your vision, improve your approach, and build resilience. Instead of sulking or feeling defeated, you can choose to learn from the experience and come back stronger, more focused, and more determined to succeed. Similarly, failure is often viewed as one of life's most painful experiences. We fear it because it challenges our self-worth and our belief in our abilities. But what if we stopped seeing failure as a setback and started viewing it as a stepping stone? Every failure is a lesson wrapped in discomfort. The person who is afraid of failure remains stagnant, trapped by the fear of making a mistake. But the individual who chooses to learn from failure becomes unstoppable. Pain in the form of failure reveals your weaknesses and flaws, and in doing so offers you the chance to correct and improve them. The more you fail, the more you learn, and the more you grow. Embrace each failure as a building block of success, a necessary ingredient in the recipe for greatness. Then there's the pain of emotional loss, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a relationship, or a dream. This kind of pain can feel like an emotional wrecking ball, demolishing everything in its path. It's natural to want to avoid this kind of hurt, but the real transformation happens when you allow yourself to grieve, to process, and to release. The pain of loss forces you to confront your own vulnerabilities and your attachments. It makes you reevaluate your priorities and forces you to reconsider what truly matters. And in that process of letting go, you make space for new possibilities. It's in the wake of loss that you can discover a deeper sense of purpose and a new direction that you may not have seen before. This kind of pain, when properly navigated, can open the door to new growth, stronger relationships, and a deeper understanding of who you truly are. But transforming pain into power requires intentionality. It doesn't happen by accident, nor does it happen overnight. It is a process that takes time and commitment. It starts with self-awareness, the ability to recognize when you're in pain and to acknowledge it without shame or judgment. You can't begin the process of transformation until you're willing to be honest with yourself about how you feel. From there, you must consciously choose to use the pain to fuel your growth rather than to define your limitations. Instead of letting pain diminish you, let it drive you. Use it as motivation to push beyond your comfort zone, to take risks, and to pursue your goals with a renewed sense of determination. There is a mental and emotional shift that takes place when you decide to transform pain into power. It's a shift from victimhood to ownership. It's the realization that you are not at the mercy of life's challenges, but rather you have the ability to control how you respond to them. This shift empowers you to take proactive steps toward healing, growth, and success. You begin to realize that no matter how hard life gets, you are capable of turning any situation into an opportunity for personal growth. This transformation is also about resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding pain, but about bouncing back from it stronger and wiser. It's about learning to embrace adversity as a necessary part of the human experience and using it as a tool for self-discovery. When you develop resilience, you become a person who is unshaken by life's challenges. You understand that pain is temporary, but the strength you gain from overcoming it lasts a lifetime. The more resilient you become, the more others will admire and be drawn to your energy. People are naturally attracted to those who can overcome adversity with grace, and your ability to turn pain into power will make you irresistible to those around you. Ultimately, when you transform pain into power, you unlock a new level of confidence and self-mastery. You no longer see yourself as someone who is helpless in the face of difficulties. Instead, you become someone who thrives on challenges, who uses pain as a tool for personal and professional growth. This shift not only improves your life, but also makes you someone others look up to and aspire to be like. You become an example of what is possible when you choose to rise above life's struggles and use them to your advantage. To truly make someone obsessed with you, it's not just about physical attraction or material possessions, it's about developing a deep magnetic aura that others can't help but be drawn to. This aura is built upon the foundation of inner strength, self-belief, and the ability to remain grounded regardless of external circumstances. To achieve this, you must understand that your energy is the most powerful thing you can offer the world. Your energy is what makes you stand out in a crowded room. It's what makes people want to be around you, listen to you, and align themselves with your goals. But how do you cultivate this magnetic energy? It begins with your mindset. The first element of cultivating magnetic energy is cultivating an unshakable belief in yourself. Most people go through life constantly seeking validation from others. They are defined by the opinions of those around them. This is a dangerous trap because when your sense of self-worth is reliant on the validation of others, you are at the mercy of their moods, judgments, and perceptions. But when you shift your focus inward and learn to validate yourself, you stop relying on external sources for your sense of worth. This internal validation is incredibly powerful because it creates a sense of stability that others can feel. People are instinctively drawn to those who are confident and self-assured. When you have a deep-rooted belief in your abilities, you exude an energy that tells others, I know who I am, and I don't need anyone's approval to feel good about myself. This is magnetic because it signals to others that you are a force to be reckoned with, someone who is secure in their own skin and doesn't need anyone else to complete them. This self-belief goes hand in hand with an unwavering focus on your personal vision. People with magnetic energy are not distracted by the opinions or distractions of others. They are focused on their own mission and purpose in life. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, and they consistently work toward that vision with relentless determination. This focus is infectious. When you are deeply focused on your goals and committed to your vision, others take notice. Your energy radiates a sense of purpose, and people naturally gravitate toward that. The more you pursue your goals with passion and clarity, the more others will be inspired by your journey and want to be a part of it. The key here is to be laser focused on your own growth and progress, and to refuse to let distractions or negative influences derail you from your path. This kind of unwavering dedication creates a magnetic energy that attracts the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Another crucial element of magnetic energy is the power of presence. The ability to fully show up in any situation and be completely present with those around you is an incredibly attractive quality. Most people live in a state of distraction, constantly thinking about the future, dwelling on the past, or consumed with their own internal struggles. But when you learn to be fully present, you create an energy that others can feel on a deep subconscious level. Being present means that you listen intently, engage genuinely, and give your full attention to the person or situation at hand. It's the kind of energy that makes others feel seen and heard, and this is something people crave. When you give someone the gift of your presence, you create a deep connection that is not easily replicated. People will feel as if they have your undivided attention, and this connection fosters a sense of trust and admiration. This is why people are drawn to those who exude a strong presence. They feel validated, understood, and valued. Magnetic energy is also a product of emotional intelligence. People with high emotional intelligence can read a room, understand the emotions of others, and respond accordingly. They don't react impulsively or allow their emotions to dictate their actions. Instead, they remain calm, composed, and in control, even in the most challenging situations. This emotional composure is incredibly attractive because it signals to others that you are a person of emotional strength. In a world full of chaos and unpredictability, people seek out those who can remain steady and grounded. When you cultivate emotional intelligence, you develop the ability to respond to life's challenges with grace and confidence. You are no longer controlled by your emotions, and this level of control is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who remain calm and composed, as they provide a sense of stability in an otherwise turbulent world. Another important element in cultivating magnetic energy is the ability to inspire and uplift others. People who have magnetic energy make others feel better about themselves. They lift others up, encourage them, and help them realize their own potential. When you inspire and motivate others, you create an energy exchange that draws people to you. People want to be around those who make them feel good about themselves, who help them believe in their own abilities. This energy is contagious. When others feel good around you, they are more likely to want to be in your presence, to support your vision, and to invest in your journey. By lifting others up, you naturally draw them into your orbit, creating a sense of loyalty, admiration, and trust. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating magnetic energy is gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate energy transformer. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, and this shift in perspective creates a powerful energy that others can feel. When you express gratitude, whether for the people in your life, the opportunities you've been given, or the challenges you've overcome, you elevate your energy to a higher frequency. People are drawn to gratitude because it signals to them that you are content, fulfilled, and at peace with your life. Gratitude is infectious. It makes people want to be around you because your positive energy lifts them up as well. This is the essence of magnetic energy, the ability to elevate your own energy while simultaneously uplifting the energy of those around you. Lastly, magnetic energy is the result of living authentically. People are naturally drawn to authenticity because it's rare. In a world full of facades and pretenses, authenticity stands out like a beacon of light. When you are unapologetically yourself, you create a safe space for others to do the same. Your authenticity makes others feel comfortable around you, as they don't have to put on a mask or pretend to be someone they're not. Authenticity creates trust, and trust is the foundation of any deep, meaningful connection. The more you embrace who you truly are, the more you attract people who resonate with your energy. You become a magnet for those who value authenticity and who are looking for real connections in a world that often prioritizes superficiality. The power of mystery is an often overlooked yet profoundly influential force in human interactions. Mystery is a magnetic quality because it taps into the primal curiosity that resides within every individual. People are drawn to what they don't understand, to what they can't quite figure out, and the allure of the unknown creates an irresistible pull. This is why mystery is one of the most powerful tools in making others obsessed with you. It keeps people intrigued, engaged, and constantly wanting more. However, cultivating mystery is not about playing games or being deliberately enigmatic. It's about knowing when to reveal yourself and when to withhold, creating an air of fascination that keeps others guessing, but in a positive, empowering way. To begin with, mystery is not about being cold or distant. It's not about pushing people away or pretending to be someone you're not. Instead, it's about managing the flow of information and choosing what to reveal and when. Most people give everything about themselves away too soon. They overshare, they reveal their every thought, emotion, and plan, leaving little for others to discover. This overexposure can quickly lead to boredom and disinterest. But when you learn to hold back and create a sense of intrigue, you instantly become more attractive. You become a puzzle that others want to solve, and that fascination keeps them coming back for more. One way to cultivate mystery is by choosing to reveal only certain aspects of yourself at a time. People are naturally curious and they want to know more about you. However, the more you withhold in a deliberate, strategic way, the more they feel compelled to uncover the layers that lie beneath the surface. It's important to recognize that this doesn't mean being deceptive. It simply means not laying everything out on the table immediately. By keeping some parts of your personality, your past, or your plans a bit more elusive, you invite others to take a deeper interest in you. They want to know more because they can sense there's much more to you than meets the eye. This sense of being multidimensional, layered, and not easily understood makes you all the more compelling and draws people in. Another aspect of mystery is being unpredictable. Predictability can quickly lead to boredom. When people know exactly what to expect from you at all times, they stop being interested. But when you remain unpredictable, when you mix things up and keep people on their toes, it creates excitement and curiosity. This doesn't mean being erratic or inconsistent, but rather being dynamic, flexible, and full of surprises. For example, you might choose to take a different approach in a conversation or respond to a situation in an unexpected way. By doing so, you show that you're not easily categorized or confined to one set of behaviors. You become someone whose every move is filled with possibility, and people want to be around you because they're constantly anticipating what will happen next. One of the most important things to understand about mystery is that it's not about being emotionally distant or cold. It's about having a sense of self-respect and not feeling the need to constantly seek approval from others. People who have mystery about them tend to be more comfortable in their own skin. They don't feel the need to explain themselves, nor do they feel the need to constantly seek validation. They are secure in who they are, and they exude a quiet confidence. When you don't feel the need to share every detail of your life or constantly be in the spotlight, you create an aura of self-sufficiency. This makes you more intriguing because others are drawn to your independence. They begin to wonder what drives you, what your passions are, and what lies behind the calm exterior. Mystery also plays a key role in how you communicate. In conversations, you don't always have to say everything that's on your mind. Being able to hold back some of your thoughts or opinions can be incredibly powerful. When you choose your words carefully and allow pauses in conversation, you create space for curiosity. The other person may be left wondering what you're truly thinking, which creates an internal desire to know more. This doesn't mean you should be secretive, but rather that you should be mindful of how much you reveal in any given moment. The less you say, the more others want to hear. Silence, when used intentionally, can be a very powerful tool in creating an air of mystery that captivates and entices. An often overlooked aspect of mystery is the concept of having your own private life. There is a fine line between being open and being oversharing, and the latter can detract from your sense of mystery. When you keep certain aspects of your life private, whether it's your relationships, your personal struggles, or your future plans, it creates a sense of intrigue and fuels curiosity. People are naturally interested in what they don't know, and when you choose not to reveal everything, you spark their imagination. They wonder what lies behind your privacy, and this alone can make them obsessed with discovering more. Keeping a healthy boundary between your private life and your public persona allows you to maintain control over how much of yourself you want to share and when. Additionally, there's power in what you don't do. Many people believe that in order to make others interested in them, they have to be constantly available, always showing up, always chasing after attention. However, when you step back and create space, when you don't constantly seek out validation, people become more intrigued. This subtle act of holding back, whether it's not texting back immediately or not being at every event, creates an aura of exclusivity. People begin to value your time and attention more, and they start wondering why you're not always around. This scarcity can make you more desirable and can ignite a sense of urgency within others to seek your attention. By allowing others to chase after you rather than the other way around, you increase your magnetic appeal. At the core of creating mystery is the ability to remain grounded in who you are. When you are secure in your identity and have a strong sense of self-worth, you no longer feel the need to over-explain or seek approval. You simply exist, and your energy does the work for you. This authenticity, combined with a carefully cultivated air of mystery, creates a magnetic presence that others cannot resist. The people who are drawn to you will be attracted to your inner strength, your confidence, and your sense of mystery, not to the things you're trying to hide, but to the things you've chosen to keep for yourself. They'll admire your ability to maintain your boundaries, respect your privacy, and remain a person who can never be fully understood or easily categorized. And it's this very complexity that makes you irresistible. When it comes to building obsession, one of the most effective and often underused strategies is to keep your goals and ambitions in focus, and to never let anyone or anything distract you from them. People are naturally attracted to those who have a clear sense of purpose and direction in their lives. It's not about being obsessed with other people or external circumstances, but about being entirely committed to your own growth, success, and vision for the future. When you have a strong sense of self and a burning desire to achieve your goals, it resonates with others. They begin to see you as someone who is unstoppable, someone who has an inner drive that's impossible to ignore. This sense of focus, when maintained, leads others to feel that they cannot afford to lose your attention or admiration, creating a deep level of obsession that comes from the perception that you are not easily distracted by the superficialities of life. One of the most powerful elements in maintaining this sense of focus is your ability to ignore distractions. The world around you will always try to pull your attention in different directions. Whether it's social media, unsolicited opinions, or other people's agendas, distractions are everywhere. But when you remain unwavering in your focus on your own goals, you present yourself as someone who isn't easily swayed. You show that your time and energy are reserved for the things that matter to you most. This kind of commitment is rare in a world where people are often pulled in multiple directions, and it's this rarity that draws others to you. When people see that you have a clear purpose and that you're not willing to waste time on things that don't align with your mission, they begin to admire you. They start to see you as someone who has something special, someone who is on a path to greatness, and they want to be a part of that journey. They crave to understand you better, to be near you, to become a part of your life in any way that they can. And this attraction deepens into obsession. Another key aspect of focus is the way you prioritize your time and energy. The people who achieve great things in life are not necessarily the ones who have the most resources, but rather the ones who are the most intentional with how they use their time. When you make your goals a priority, when you consistently choose to invest in what moves you forward rather than what keeps you stagnant, you demonstrate an unparalleled level of discipline. People are drawn to that level of dedication because it signals to them that you are not like everyone else. You are different. You are a person who knows what they want, who's willing to put in the work, and who's not afraid to make the hard decisions to move toward their dreams. This focus creates a magnetic aura that others cannot ignore. They want to be in your orbit, to absorb the energy that comes from your single-minded dedication to your ambitions. The deeper your focus, the more others feel that they must have a part of your life, that they need to be included in your journey towards success. Part of maintaining this intense focus is also about staying true to your values. When you have a clear understanding of what you stand for, when your actions are in alignment with your beliefs, you create a sense of integrity that is magnetic. People are obsessed with those who are authentic because authenticity is rare. It's not about pretending to be something you're not or pretending to care about things that don't resonate with you. It's about showing the world who you truly are and sticking to that truth no matter what. This authenticity breeds trust, and trust is a powerful currency in relationships. When others trust that you are always going to be true to yourself and your vision, they begin to trust that being around you is a privilege. They want to align themselves with your success, to support you in any way that they can. This kind of trust is built over time through consistent actions and through the demonstration of your unwavering focus. And as your trustworthiness grows, so does the level of obsession that others develop toward you. They believe in you because you believe in yourself, and that belief is contagious. Being focused also means that you are constantly evolving and growing. People are naturally drawn to those who are on a journey of self-improvement because there's something inherently inspiring about someone who is always striving for better. Whether you're improving your physical health, developing new skills, or working toward a higher state of consciousness, your commitment to growth becomes a beacon for others. They see that you're not stagnant, that you are constantly moving toward your highest potential, and they want to be a part of that journey. They want to be in your presence, to learn from you, to witness your transformation, and perhaps even to be a part of their own transformation alongside you. As you continue to evolve, so does the level of obsession others have toward you. They want to be around you, they want to be influenced by you, and they want to see themselves become better through your example. Moreover, the deeper your focus, the more you inspire respect in others. People don't respect those who are distracted, who flit from one thing to the next without any clear direction. But when you stay focused on your goals, when you persist through challenges and setbacks, others begin to see you as someone who deserves respect. This respect, in turn, deepens the level of obsession because people are drawn to those they admire. When they respect your hustle, when they see the work and dedication that goes into every step of your journey, they begin to value your time and attention more. They understand that you are not easily swayed and that your focus and dedication to your mission makes you someone who is worth their admiration and respect. As this respect grows, so too does the desire to keep you in their lives, to be around you, and to gain your approval. The final element of maintaining focus is the ability to detach from negative energy. There will always be naysayers, people who doubt your ability to succeed or criticize your ambitions. But when you remain focused on your vision, you rise above that negativity. You refuse to let anyone or anything deter you from your path. This resilience is magnetic. People become obsessed with those who are unshaken by criticism or setbacks. They see you as someone who is invincible, someone who will always keep pushing forward no matter what. And that kind of energy is contagious. As you continue to pursue your dreams with relentless focus, others are drawn to you, not just because of your success, but because of the power you exude in staying true to your vision and purpose. The focus you maintain on your goals becomes the fuel that drives everything around you, from your personal growth to the way you interact with others. It's what makes you stand out in a world full of distractions and uncertainty, and it's what makes others obsess over being a part of your journey. When you remain unshakable in your focus, you create an aura of unstoppable momentum that people cannot resist. In a world that constantly demands your attention, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of people, events, and things that seek to occupy your time and energy. But the truth is, one of the most powerful ways to cultivate obsession and deepen relationships with others is by maintaining an air of mystery. When you cultivate a sense of mystery about yourself, when you allow others to only glimpse parts of who you are, you create an irresistible pull that draws people in. This doesn't mean being deceitful or dishonest about who you are, but rather protecting the most important aspects of your life and not revealing everything at once. When you hold back just enough, it leaves people wanting more. They become captivated by the idea of uncovering the layers of your personality, your past, your dreams, and your desires. The more they are kept in the dark about certain aspects of your life, the more they are intrigued by you. And in their quest to learn more, they begin to obsess over what you represent and what you might reveal next. A key aspect of cultivating mystery is knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Silence can be an incredibly powerful tool, especially when it's used purposefully. People tend to over-explain themselves, thinking that they must reveal everything in order to connect. But in reality, sometimes saying less makes you more intriguing. When you don't give away all your thoughts and intentions, you allow people to fill in the gaps, often with their own assumptions. This works in your favor as they are left with an incomplete picture that drives their curiosity. They will try to figure out what you are thinking, what your next move will be, and what drives you. In this way, silence becomes a strategic weapon, a way to control the flow of information and maintain an air of mystery. It is important to remember that mystery isn't about being distant or aloof, but about maintaining an aura of depth that others must work to uncover. Moreover, when you hold back certain details about your life or your ambitions, you create an emotional space that others want to fill. People naturally desire to know the deeper layers of others, to learn about the aspects of their personality that they don't readily share. When you keep parts of yourself private, you make them curious about who you really are. This curiosity is what draws people toward you. They want to learn about your past, your aspirations, and your journey. And as they strive to discover more, they become emotionally invested in you. This investment leads to obsession as they start to form an attachment to the idea of you, the mystery that surrounds you, and the perceived reward of getting closer to the truth. People are often attracted to what they can't have or what is out of their immediate reach, and by keeping certain parts of yourself hidden, you increase the desire to know more. Additionally, part of cultivating mystery is being selective with your time and attention. When you are too readily available, when you make yourself easily accessible, you lose some of your allure. People take your presence for granted, and the excitement of interacting with you diminishes. But when you reserve your time and energy for moments that truly matter, you give others a sense of exclusivity. They begin to feel as if they are part of something special when they get your attention. This creates an unspoken tension, a kind of pull that makes them want to work harder to earn your time. The idea that you are in high demand, that you have other things in your life that require your attention, makes your presence more valuable. And because they don't have access to you all the time, they begin to focus more intensely on every interaction, creating a sense of obsession. It's also important to be unpredictable. When you consistently do what others expect of you, you become predictable, and predictability breeds boredom. But when you introduce an element of surprise or unpredictability into your actions and behavior, you keep people on their toes. They never quite know what to expect from you, and this uncertainty keeps them engaged. Whether it's your schedule, your responses, or the way you interact with others, being unpredictable makes people pay attention. They start to anticipate your next move, wonder when they'll hear from you next, and keep their minds engaged with thoughts of you. This unpredictability adds to your sense of mystery, as it prevents people from ever feeling like they have you figured out. The more they have to guess about your thoughts, actions, and intentions, the more fascinated they become, and the more their obsession with you deepens. Another important aspect of mystery is the way you present yourself. How you dress, how you carry yourself, and how you communicate all play a role in maintaining an air of intrigue. When you present yourself in a way that feels unique and intentional, it sends the message that you are someone to be reckoned with. People naturally want to learn more about those who stand out in a crowd. Whether it's through your fashion choices, your body language, or the way you express your thoughts, how you present yourself plays a significant role in how others perceive you. If you dress in a way that feels deliberate, that showcases your personality without revealing too much, you become a walking mystery that others can't help but try to decode. Your appearance alone can inspire curiosity and attraction, as people want to know what your clothing choices say about you, what they symbolize, and why you choose to present yourself in that way. The mystery that surrounds you also works to your advantage in your personal and professional life. In relationships, whether romantic or platonic, people crave a sense of discovery. When everything is out in the open from the start, the excitement can quickly fade. But when there's an element of mystery, when you don't immediately share every detail of your life, others are compelled to keep coming back to learn more. In professional settings, mystery can also work in your favor. People who are mysterious are often seen as more capable, more interesting, and more influential. When you don't lay all your cards on the table, others begin to assume that you have something valuable that they need to discover. This can give you leverage in negotiations, business dealings, and even social situations, as people are drawn to the idea that you have something they can't easily access or understand. To maintain a sense of mystery, it's essential to guard your emotional energy. When you are constantly giving, constantly exposing your feelings and emotions, you risk making yourself too transparent. This transparency can lead to people losing interest, as they feel they have already seen everything there is to see. But when you reserve your emotional energy, when you choose not to share every detail of your inner world, you make yourself more intriguing. People are drawn to those who seem to have control over their emotions, who don't easily give in to the pressures of the moment. This control creates an aura of strength and stability that people find compelling and worth pursuing. By holding back emotionally, you keep others interested in what lies beneath the surface, and they will continue to seek you out, eager to uncover more. Lastly, mystery is not about playing games or intentionally deceiving others. It's about cultivating depth, complexity, and presence. It's about allowing people to experience you gradually, giving them just enough to be fascinated, but not so much that they lose the desire to know more. The more you maintain this sense of mystery, the more others will become obsessed with uncovering the layers of who you are, and they will continually be drawn to you, eager to discover what's next. When we discuss the concept of obsession and how to influence others to become captivated by us, it's essential to recognize that the power to create this dynamic doesn't rest solely on how we behave outwardly, but also on how we manage our own inner world. The more we develop our inner strength, confidence, and clarity, the more magnetic we become to those around us. The people who truly become obsessed with us are not just fascinated by our outward appearance or charm, they are often drawn to the energy we exude and the aura we create through our self-assurance. It's a magnetic force that comes from being fully aligned with who you are, knowing your worth, and standing firmly in your power. At the core of this inner strength is self-confidence. The kind of confidence that doesn't require validation from others, but comes from a deep, unshakable belief in your abilities and your worth. When you believe in yourself, it shows. Your body language changes, your energy shifts, and your interactions with others become more assertive and purposeful. People are instinctively drawn to confident individuals because they radiate a sense of security and stability. This attraction is not superficial. It's rooted in the perception that you are someone who is self-sufficient, someone who doesn't need external approval to feel good about themselves. This kind of inner confidence allows you to stand out in a crowd, not by doing anything extraordinary, but by simply being comfortable in your own skin. When you walk into a room, it's as if the space adjusts to your presence. You command attention, not because you seek it, but because you exude it effortlessly. Part of building this internal confidence involves understanding and accepting your flaws and imperfections. No one is perfect, and those who try to project perfection often come across as inauthentic. The power to attract and captivate others lies not in presenting an idealized version of ourselves, but in embracing our authentic selves, flaws and all. When you accept yourself, including the parts of you that others might consider imperfections, you become free from the need for external validation. This freedom allows you to walk into any situation without fear or insecurity. You don't need to prove yourself because you already know who you are and the value you bring to the table. This acceptance of self is magnetic. People are drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin because it gives them permission to do the same. Your confidence creates an atmosphere of safety where others feel secure enough to be their authentic selves as well. The way you carry yourself also plays a significant role in your ability to create obsession. People are subconsciously influenced by your posture, your energy, and the way you interact with them. When you exude confidence and strength, others are naturally drawn to you. Your body language communicates more than your words ever could. The way you walk, sit, and interact with people sends a powerful message about how you perceive yourself. If you hold your head high, make eye contact, and move with purpose, others will naturally perceive you as someone who is powerful and worthy of attention. This physical display of confidence reinforces the inner belief in yourself, making others feel compelled to draw closer to you. However, self-confidence alone is not enough to make others obsessed with you. There's also the element of mystery as discussed earlier, but another crucial piece is your sense of purpose. When you have a clear vision for your life, when you are driven by a sense of mission or a goal, your energy is focused and directed. People are drawn to those who have direction because it's inspiring. There's something magnetic about a person who knows where they are going, who is living with intention and passion. This sense of purpose gives you an aura of importance, and it commands respect from others. You become someone who is not easily distracted or swayed by external forces because your focus is unshakable. This unyielding commitment to your mission creates a powerful gravitational pull that others find irresistible. They want to be part of your journey because it feels purposeful and significant. They want to invest their time and energy into someone who is going somewhere, not someone who is adrift in life. In addition to confidence and purpose, the way you handle your emotions plays a vital role in your ability to make others obsess over you. People are naturally attracted to those who have control over their emotions. Emotional stability is an attractive quality because it suggests inner strength and resilience. When you are able to stay calm and composed in the face of adversity, when you don't react impulsively or let your emotions dictate your actions, you create a sense of security for those around you. They know that no matter what happens, you will maintain your sense of self and your emotional equilibrium. This reliability is magnetic because it provides others with a sense of safety. People gravitate toward those who don't allow the chaos of life to affect them. They want to be around someone who is emotionally grounded, someone who can handle any situation with grace and poise. This emotional stability makes you seem strong, capable, and dependable, which are all qualities that others find appealing. To truly make others obsessed with you, you must also cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. Understanding your own thoughts, behaviors, and emotions allows you to navigate the world with more intention. Self-awareness helps you communicate more effectively, build stronger relationships, and avoid unnecessary conflict. It also allows you to recognize when you are being pulled out of alignment with your true self. When you are aware of your strengths and weaknesses, you can manage your actions and responses more effectively. This self-awareness also helps you remain focused on what truly matters to you, ensuring that you are always moving forward in a way that aligns with your values and goals. One of the most important components of creating obsession is your ability to inspire others. When you lead by example, when you live your life with passion, purpose, and confidence, you become an inspiration to those around you. People are drawn to those who motivate them to be better versions of themselves. Your energy becomes contagious and others start to aspire to be like you. This admiration can quickly turn into obsession as they become fascinated by how you live your life and how you navigate challenges. They want to know how you do it, and they want to be part of your world. Your ability to inspire others creates an emotional connection that fuels their desire to be near you.